I'm Dr. Leslie Tay and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're gonna do Cantonese-style steamed codfish. First thing I like to do is to salt the fish. So I just sprinkle a little bit of salt on the surface, on both sides. The salt will draw out all the extra water from the fish. It will firm up the flesh and remove all those smell, you know, sometimes you get a fishy odor. Cure it for about maybe 10 to 20 minutes. Set aside while we prepare the other ingredients. Alright, so what we need is some ginger. Slice the ginger really thin. And this one will be not just a garnish, you know, it goes on top of the fish and gives it a really nice flavor. Try to slice it as thin as you can. This is actually just for presentation, you know, at home I've got a few slices of ginger. So then we have a bit of capsicum. This is only for color, right? You don't really need the capsicum, but you know, when you have a bit of color, it just looks nicer. So for the capsicum, we only want the skin of the capsicum. Again, you want to cut it as thin as you can, almost a hair's breadth. Put it in some water and it will start to curl up. Then we have some just spring onions. Do the same thing, but you want to separate the greens and the whites. Just remove the middle part because it's very hard to slice this bit, and all the rest here you can slice. You only do this because you enjoy cutting. Part of the fun of cooking is to make your food look nice, right? A bit more effort, but very satisfying at the end. So you take your time to enjoy practicing your knife skills. It's a joy of cooking. At the end of the day, the results show. Now it's time to make the sauce. So the secret is this Kikkoman special fragrance soy sauce. This one, really, when you cook it, the smell comes up. Very nice. This is just coriander roots. You know the bottom of the coriander you always throw away. This is actually the nicest, most fragrant bit. This is 1 cup of water. And then the key ingredient is the Kikkoman special fragrance soy sauce. We got some Chinese wine, a bit of chicken stock powder, rock sugar. Lastly, a little bit of black vinegar. Why put black vinegar? Because it brings out that fragrance. So we're gonna just put this to a boil and then we simmer it for about 15 minutes. You can smell that fragrance of the soy sauce and the coriander roots really give it a nice aroma. Okay, so we want to just simmer this for maybe 15 minutes and want to reduce it a little bit. So along the way you can taste it. Make sure that it's not too salty. If it's once you reduce it to the saltiness level that you want, you can stop. Okay, while that is simmering away, remember we put some salt on the fish. You can see that it's drawn out all that liquid from the inside and some of the proteins as well. Sometimes when you steam fish, you see all the white proteins, right? This is to try to bring it out to the surface and then you can wash it away. After you salt the fish, it's a little bit firmer as well. Okay, so salting fish is a very good technique. It's actually done by the Japanese mostly. So we can cooperate both Japanese technique to Chinese cooking, Western techniques. We just use whatever is best practice, right? From all the different cultures around the world. So this fish is done, it's cured. Okay, we want to just pat it dry. And this is the plate that we're going to steam the fish in. Okay, it's nice and firm now because of the salt cure. The next thing is to put some Chinese wine over it. So the Chinese wine will help to also get rid of any fishiness. Right? You just need enough to cover it. It doesn't just mask the fishy odor. The components, the alcohol and all these things inside the Chinese wine actually combines with the smelly amines, the fishy odors, right? They combine, and then as the wine evaporates, it actually removes the odor. So now we will steam the fish. It'll take about 8 minutes to steam. At the same time, our sauce is ready. So the sauce is reduced to about half. Okay, we remove the coriander. Sauce is ready, put it aside. So 8 minutes up, fish should be cooked. We'll take the fish out of the steamer. Okay, all this water, right, actually what you want to throw away. This is not nice to eat. It's actually all the fishiness, you know, the wine has taken away all the fishiness, right? So we're going to discard this. Just put a bit of hot water on it, just to wash it properly. So now it's ready to be garnished. First, put the ginger, then the whites of the spring onions at the bottom. We're going to heat up some oil, and we're going to throw the oil over the ginger and the whites of the spring onions. You can see all the bubbles? Alright, so now we go. The oil is going to bring out all the aroma from the ginger and the spring onions. Next, we top with a bit more color. And finally, the sauce. Okay, we just pour the sauce into the side. Like that. And our Hong Kong style steamed codfish is done. Now it's time to eat. It's just one of those really easy to do dishes at home, and you can get it really tasty like what you get outside in the restaurants. Some say even better when you do it at home, because you know exactly what you put in, right? Don't need to guess. This actually, you all know lah, it's very nice. It's a classic combination. You got the ginger, you got the spring onions, you got the lovely soy sauce flavor, and especially the fish is so nice, and look at that, it's so nice and flaky and oily. This is a perfect combination. And the sauce is just so nice, made from Kikkoman special fragrance soy sauce. So you know exactly what goes into the sauce. It's really lovely. So make sure you try this at home. It's really a recipe that's worth doing. It's so simple, so nice. Until next time, happy cooking.